class. Today I want to wrap up how the German composers in the Romantic era used the piano as a tool to make the song come alive. Again, we're talking about piano role in music or in songs, and in German, songs means leader, so we're talking about German leader. So the role of the piano, just to reiterate, is either the character himself or herself, the singer, or two, another character on stage that's reacting, or three, some object or something in nature that the piano is explaining to the audience. Now, I want to go to Mahler. We're going to do 3 examples in this video. And Mahler, oh my word, if you could only listen to his orchestrations on these songs, it's amazing what Mahler did. Gustav Mahler died in 1911, and I like to think of him as the child of the Romantic era and the father of the modern era. The reason I say that is because he made so many sounds come out of that orchestra. He made bird calls, and he made thumping sounds. He even made this absolutely huge one for one of his symphonies. And the mallet is so heavy that the person trying to do it has to go, and then it falls because of the weight. Mahler just explored the boundaries of sound is what he did. And that's why I like to call him the father of the modern era. And of course, the modern era was in the 1900s, and so there are a lot of different sounds that you'll hear in the modern era, but he was definitely tied to both the Romantic and modern era. But I want to explain to you some of his songs. There are 3 of them. The first one is called Ich ging mit Lust durch einen grünen Wald. And it says, I went joyfully through a green wood. I went joyfully through a green wood. I heard the little birds sing. Now I want to explain to you in this song how those little birds are singing. It's so beautiful. They sang so young. They sang so mature. The little wood birds in the green wood, how gladly I heard them sing. Yes, sing. So I'm going to demonstrate that the piano is partly the joyful person who's singing the song. And in the way Mahler treated the song was he made it go from low to high, low up to high. And those are arpeggios. Arpeggio, that's an arpeggio. And so what he did was, so he made the sound go from the low to the high, signifying, oh, the joy that's just like a fountain of joy springing up inside the person's heart. And then you hear the piano by itself, and the piano is the bird sound. So let's do that. Ich ging mit Lust. I went joyfully through a green wood. Ich ging mit Lust durch einen grünen Wald. Ich Sorry. Ich hört die Vöglein singen. Sie sangen so jung, sie sangen so alt. And you can hear that the bird sound. Here's another bird sound. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let's go on though, because I want to get to a really amazing song. You're going to love this song and hate it also, because it's about a young drummer boy who has decided to become a soldier, and because of that he got captured, and now he's in jail, and he says they're coming to get me, and he's looking at the gallows and he's horrified. So let me tell you some of the translation on this one. It's called Der Tambursgesell. One of my students sang it years ago in high school. Poor drummer boy I, they lead me out of the dungeon. Had I but remained a drummer boy, I would not lie imprisoned. Oh, gallows, you high house, you are such a dreadful sight. I will not look at you again. And it's amazing how the piano sounds in this. And then down below, it says, good night, you marble rocks, you mountains and little hills. Good night, you officers, corporals, and musketeers. I cry out with a ringing voice, from you I take my leave. Good night, good night. It's a heart-rending song. And what you hear in the piano roll is the drum roll. It just sounds nasty. And then when it starts just kind of having this thuddy piano sound, it's him walking out of the dungeon. And then when it goes to the gallows, O galgen du hoes house, O gallows you high house, it has this tum, ta-dum, ta-tum. It sounds like that bum, ba-dum, bum, brrr, it's really, really sad how the piano just kind of takes over the drum roll, and it also takes over his footsteps, his reluctant footsteps, going towards the gallows. So here's how it sounds. Now here you hear him walking. Man führt mich aus dem Gewölb. Man führt mich aus dem Gewölb. And then later on the song, shortly later, "Oh gallows, you high house." Oh galgen, du hohes Haus. Du siehst so furchtbar aus. And then it builds, It's just a powerful song. And when you hear it, it might just break your heart. And I'm serious. It just sounds horrible. Let's turn a page, though, because we want to end on a high note. So there's a song that one of my students is singing in high school. And if it had not been coronavirus, she probably would have made a one at state. Thank you very much. I sang it too in college, and I love this song. It's basically saying, you lazy bones, get up, steh auf, steh auf. It's called Frühlingsmorgen, beautiful morning. And the translation is, there taps at the window the linden tree with branches blossom laden. Get up, get up. Why do you lie in a dream? The sun has come up. Get up, get up. And you hear the wind, or the breeze, I guess you could say, wafting through the window. And I almost imagine some curtains, like lace curtains or some sort of gauzy curtains, and the wind is, the breeze is just blowing the curtains, gently, and the sun is streaming through the curtains, and the floor is dappled in sunlight where, it goes shade to light depending on where the curtains are, and you can hear that in the piano. It's really neat. So let's get started on this one, and then I'm going to tell you some more things about the song as we go along. So here's the beginning where the piano plays. Basically, there taps at the window. Now, if you turn the page, it says, the sun has arisen. Get up, get up. And you're hearing this beautiful breeze wafting through, and then steh auf, get up, get up. And I'll sing this part for you. Die Sonne ist aufgegangen, steh auf, steh auf. Now you hear the birds. It's so beautiful with those, and if you hear the orchestration in this song, it's just mesmerizing. Now, along comes the lark. The lark is awake, the bushes blow, the bees buzz, and the beetles. And I'm going to show you how the bees are buzzing and how the beetles are buzzing. It's so beautiful. So my right hand is making this, fairyland sound, an ethereal, beautiful, happy sound. And then the next measure And then the left hand does. And so you hear get up kind of thing, right? And then you hear the bees and the beetles buzzing and stuff. So I'm gonna play my hands together, and I'll sing it. Die Pannen und Käfer, steh auf. Anyway, and then the very end it goes stay auf. So I'm gonna play that. Steh auf, steh auf. Yeah. Isn't that just beautiful? So that's it on the Lieder, German Lieder, and how the piano makes such a difference in the songs. Next week, I'm going to do another video on French Lieder and show you how Fauré and different ones, Debussy, how they made the piano come alive with the painting a picture, so to speak, with the piano roll. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.